Hey everybody, this is Brittany here from Surfing Waves of Light, and I'm gonna channel something, but I'm gonna just hold the camera for audio. It's really windy here, and I'm gonna show you these beautiful lights that I'm looking at. So, love you all, thanks for listening, and hope you enjoy. Greetings. We are the beings of light, and we are here to shine an awareness on how the transformation of Earth through yourself is done. We ourselves have been through many transformations. We have experienced incarnations and other non-physical experiences. We have been up and down this road before. We see your journey as one that is never ending, for we still on this end are transforming and translating things. In this world, the world of Earth, you come here to transform and transmute your fears. That is what this world is for, and that is the game you're playing here on a deeper spiritual level. The game here is to release any guilt that you are feeling, consciously or unconsciously, that is keeping you transfixed to the obligations and commitments of your life. For beings who have no guilt do not make choices to enslave themselves. They do, however, enjoy the journey as they go, for it is continuous. It is like levels. When one fear presents itself, that is the lesson that you are on. That is the work that you are doing. This being has a theme about her fears. Whether it is her fear of getting in trouble with authority, or walking in the woods and being attacked by some mountain lion or bear, or someone coming into her home to hurt her. These were not her ideas in her origin or at her source, but these are ideas that this being accepted into her consciousness and is now being shown through her experiences. This is the level she is on. These are the fears that she is facing. And although they all are in different form, they hold one common theme. And that theme is an element of surprise or of unexpectedness, as if no matter what this being is doing, no matter how good a vibration of love and unconditional love she is putting out into the world, and forgiveness in herself and in the illusory others around her, that she noticed that it is all of an unexpected nature. This surprise attack, there is guilt remaining within her being, her body, mind, soul complex. And so she must learn to trust on such a deep level that she understands that the universe has her back. It always has, and it always will. It is only her guilt that is keeping her in these unloving thoughts, ideas, and beliefs about herself. This is a game, so enjoy the level you're on. You can move through these levels with fun and gentleness and joy. You can enjoy slowly stepping into realms that you were once uncomfortable in. You can enjoy facing whatever fear is holding you back. Every fear is connected to something else. All these illusory ideas, they're in different realms. One is in nature, one is in sort of a lawful perspective, one is in a crime place or at home. Like, these fears, they appear in all these different places, but they are the same. They represent the same thing. This fear of unexpectedness, this fear of surprise. So notice the themes in your own life. The reason the system teaches you to shove your fears down and medicate yourself not to see them is because the gold is in your fears. Everything that you need to know about healing is in the thing you fear. But you must look at it and take responsibility for it and understand what idea or belief in the mind has been keeping you at that level. Trust in the experiences that you are having. You are not going to be shot out of the sky, pulled away from this life unexpectedly. You all have a mission and a purpose, and you fulfill that mission when you free yourself, when you release that guilt, when you truly understand with such deep trust that there is nothing you could have ever done or will do that would make you unworthy or unlovable, that no matter how ashamed or fearful you are of something that you did in the past, it is over. And unless you bring that thought into the present consciousness, it does not exist. Only you bring it. So be present in the moment. Enjoy the level you are at. This being has a family member who speaks a lot. And some people in her family have trouble with this being. But we have guided our dear channel, Brittany, to just accept, to just love, to just go with the flow and follow in the lead of this being who is full of energy and full of light and non-traditional, and allow herself to learn what she needs to know, revealing to her the aspects of herself where she talks a lot, or where she is very full of energy, the good and the bad, quote unquote, because there is no good or bad, but what your mind judges as it. Accept and know that you came to this earth to have some of these different experiences, these ones where you're not fully in your comfort. This being is a completely loving being. She expresses herself differently. And you and all in your society are so trained to be well behaved and to talk in a certain order and all of these rules around expression, and yet we invite you in a balanced and loving way to express yourself as a child would, with excitement, with joy, for that is how those children get what they want. They are inciting laws of the universe when they show someone how joyful it would make them feel to have that experience or that food or be on that team. And that ignites something within their parents and the family, the community and teachers, to be a vibrational match to that request because of how beautiful the joy is. Enjoy where you are. Embrace each experience and learn from it. And just be kind and gentle to yourself through this process. Don't push yourselves into situations that are uncomfortable before you're truly ready. And yet when you do feel ready, take a chance. Ask us for guidance. We are telling you what to do. We are present in the quiet moments when you are away from the stimulation, when you are looking at a view such as this in the mountains, Your ego has so many different ideas of what fun is and what the best vacation is or the best experience is. And yet, if there is something that is being handed to you, such as this being has an aunt who lives in the mountains in California. And so if this experience is being given to her, we ask her to take it, to see what it has to offer, because her mind is giving her ideas that do not match what the bigger plan, as is inspired by us, is. Feel into what you want out of an experience, but don't put expectations on it. This being tends to focus on surfing a lot as the best thing that she could possibly do, and yet our guidance to her is that she has more work to do on herself on the land, and through that shifting she will be able to advance herself at sea in her surfing practice. And she has already experienced this with the month we had her take off and focus on cleansing and clearing her spaces, her relationships, her house, her eating. Everything is better just from clearing that space, that stuff away. Her mind is clearer. There's so much stuff and so many things. Your minds get so cluttered and they have a million ideas. And if you are not getting grounded and centered on a regular basis, it can be hard for you all to judge the guidance we are giving you. So be aware. Be in tune as often as you can. Sit in the quiet. Do some breathing. This has been extremely helpful for this being, literally shifting how she feels. When this being comes up on a fear, she literally will shake. Fears can come up in many ways, through illnesses, through physical shaking, dizziness, lightheadedness. And some of these fears are so deep it is hard for you to recognize, and that is why you must sit with us, because we will show you through vision or feeling, synchronicity, what it is that you need to be working on, what that fear was that is perpetuating whatever is going on with you, that is distracting you or preventing you from living the full life you want to lead. But it's a work in progress, and you all need to remember that. Some of you are so dead set on the finish line that's imagined, by the way, that you fail to see the gold, the gifts are right in front of you. It is through this experience. That is the earth game, transforming the experience of the everyday into what you really want, into the highest expression, but coming from a down place at first. That is why you start there. We only have 10 seconds left to record on this phone per memory, so we love you all so much, and we will speak to you again at another time.